Good morning. Final week of the NFL season, week 18. We are doing well on the picks. I'm going to finish the season, at least the regular season, because I'll have my postseason picks for you as well. Over 500 in that 55% range. I gotta look it up. I'll give you my winning percentage at the end of the year. But if you're over 55%, you're doing just fine. But I'm coming to you with these picks here. The planes have been on time, so let's get right into it. It's actually 5:58. So Buffalo, real recap yesterday, 1-1 against the spread. So Buffalo minus 7.5. I think they come back. I think they got a lot to play for. Obviously, we all know what happened. So Buffalo crushing New England. Give me Houston with an upset, but give me the 2.5 points, and give me Cleveland with an upset as well. So give me the 2.5 points. And even the Rams, this is going to sound like a crazy one, the upset when Seattle's actually got something to play for. But I do like the Rams to beat Seattle in an upset, but give me those 6 points. And then I like Green Bay. I think I just hear so many people betting with Detroit. And I'm like, man, I just think they're not taking into account the difference between Detroit on the road and at home. It's huge. It really is, even if the weather's not going to be so crappy in Green Bay. So those are my picks. And then I'm coming at my DraftKings lineup with going heavy on Buffalo and going heavy on Cincinnati, two teams that I think were screwed. And I question whether or not those same decisions from the NFL would have been made if that was a game between Dallas and San Francisco, for example. I think that would be a good example. Or the Giants and the Redskins, the Commanders, or any of the teams that are in the top quarter of fandom, especially your more national brands. Your Packers as well. Would the decision have been the same? That's what I really question from the NFL. And we will never know that, but it'd be curious to see how that would have played out if, again, this was like a Dallas and Green Bay game, for example. That's what I think would have been an interesting point to really question. I think any NFL fan should question that. On the DraftKings, give me Allen at QB, give me Herbert and Chubb at the running backs, give me Diggs and Gabe at wide receiver, give me Tyler Boyd and Hayden Hurst at wide receiver and tight end, and then give me Garrett Wilson and the Jets defense to close it out with a couple Jets. That was actually a game I was thinking about making a pick as well, the Jets plus 3.5. But there you go. So there's my picks. You'll see the recap. Not a plane, but a motorcycle. We'll call it that. And again, I really don't see how Buffalo and Cincinnati are not playing this game. It's the third time I'm saying it. I'll drop it after this, but I think it's crap. I really do. Because if it were different teams, I think the decision from the NFL changes. So have a good day.